Hey, what's up guys, it's Sal here, and I've been using the Infinix Note 5 for quite a while, and in this video I'll be unboxing the Infinix Note 5 since we haven't done that on the channel already, and I'll be talking about what the features are on this device. I'll also be explaining Android One as well, and if you haven't, do check out my first impressions video of the Infinix Note 5 with the card up above or the link in the description. The Note 5 hasn't gone on sale just yet, but I'll be giving away one device to a subscriber, so please make sure you like and share this video, and also make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Without further adu, let's get to the video.
Get on your horse and ride. Rolling deep, coming girls with me, popping champagne at the top of the limousine.
When you open the box of the Infinix Note 5, you are first of all greeted with a note from Google's Google Assistant with a mini onboarding experience. You get the Note 5 itself, which we'll get to in a bit, and then you have the SIM ejector tool on the envelope, which has the warranty card or the customer service card, a screen protector, and the user manual. In the box, we also have a flexible case to help with fingerprints on the glossy back of the Note 5, and then we have the charging cable, headphone, and then the fast charge power adapter. Taking the wrap off the front, you're greeted with a 6-inch panel, and taking the wraps off the back, you have the all glass looking back. Setting up the Note 5 took a little over a minute, and from there we're greeted with that stock looking Android UI. But before we go further, the first thing I'd like to talk about is the design. On the one hand, it looks shiny and attractive, but on the other hand, it could be a disadvantage for some, especially because of its looks. It attracts a lot of fingerprints, and it's definitely slippery, but it's just plain attractive to look at and very nice in the hand as well. The second feature we're going to be looking at again is the display. Apart from the rounded edge corners of the Infinix Note 5's display, which kind of pays homage to the design of the Camon X and the Camon X Pro, here on the Note 5 we have a 6-inch 2160 by 1080p display, which plays back 1080p video very well, and the picture quality is definitely commendable. It's definitely a big upgrade from devices like the Infinix Note 4 Pro and even the Camon X. The next feature I'll be looking at is Android One. This is probably one of the main reasons people are buying the Infinix Note 5, and if that's you, I completely understand. In my first impressions video of the Infinix Note 5, I highlighted some of the major features of Android One, and you can check it out with the link in the description. So what is Android One? Essentially, with Android One, firstly, you are getting features closer to Android P, like advanced battery usage, which basically with AI, you get to prioritize your most used apps on your phone. It saves you battery by lowering performance in some way while it's not in use. You also get Google Assistant and unlimited high quality picture storage on Google Photos. You also get Google Lens, which I demoed in my previous video. You simply point the camera at an object, text, place, or anything, and you get more information on it. Android One devices are loaded with stock Android apps, and Google promises security and up to 3 years of updates from the time the device is manufactured. The Note 5 has a 16 megapixel low-light front camera and a 12 megapixel f2.0 back camera, which takes some sharp photos. The pictures are moderately saturated and the color accuracy is also very good. As far as the front camera, I think the bokeh mode on the Note 5 is okay, and with the right light and subject, I think it will perform well. Low-light photo on the other hand isn't too flattering and isn't too noisy as well, and it's compensated for by the megapixel size and the low-light capability of that selfie camera. Do let me know your thoughts about these pictures in the comment section down below. As far as specifications, the first thing I'll talk about with regards to it are the better options you're getting here. It's a mid-range phone with a 3 plus 32GB RAM and storage option and a 4 plus 64GB RAM and storage option respectively. We have an octa-core MediaTek Helio P23 processor clocked at 2GHz and a Mali G71 graphics card. I ran some benchmarks on the Note 5 on Geekbench, and we have a single core score of 771 and a multi-core score of 3377. The single core score was the least on the scale on Geekbench, but the multi-core score was ahead of devices like the Nexus 6P, the Samsung Galaxy Note 4, and almost comparable to the Xiaomi Mi 5 with the Snapdragon 820. I also did an Antutu graphics test and pushed 3D graphics to a certain extent, and it scored 84,215, which is generally in the 23 percentile, but if you look at the memory, it's in the 49 percentile. And as far as this goes, gaming on the Note 5 won't be a problem. The Note 5 comes with a fast charger, and the battery life has been great so far. At 53%, I still had 4 days of standby time left, which I think is actually very good. Sound quality on the Note 5 is also okay. It's not stereo speakers, but it also gets loud, and here is a sample. So I've said a lot about the features, but Note 5 also doesn't have some things that Infinix has been adding on their previous devices so far. First off, there is no Face ID or Face Unlock feature like the Hot S3. I'm not sure if it will be coming with an upgrade, but we'll have to see about that. Secondly, there is no XOS on here, but since the whole idea of this Note 5 with Android One is the pure Android experience, We'll see how far Infinix goes with that. There was no Google Lens on my unit when I initially launched the device, but when I searched for an update, I actually found it there, and a couple more updates, but there was no sight of face unlock anywhere here. I'll keep you updated about this update on Twitter as well. And last but not least, the price of the phone has been updated, and it is 61,300 naira, which is approximately $173. But the question still remains, is it worth it to you? Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. It's been quite a while. If you want to win this Note 5, please check the link in the description for the details, and also my social media. Please make sure you're subscribed to the channel, you've liked this video, you've commented on this video, and also please share this video to anyone you know that might need information about the Infinix Note 5 who might want to actually purchase this device. Thank you for watching again, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.